Good afternoon. How y'all doing today? You doing good? Whew. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for you guys. You guys did it, like you made it. All the long days, the late nights, putting up with homework assignments, ChatGPT, like you said, overcoming all the stress and the pressure, like you pushed through. I'm a firm believer that it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, middle class, rich, poor, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, wherever you are, we all have pain and we all have trials and we all have adversity. So the fact that you pushed through these past 4 years, round of applause for yourselves, y'all. Clap for yourselves. So they tasked me to be the keynote speaker, and honestly, I don't know why. I lied, I kind of know why. Like, I'm a speaker, I travel and stuff like that. But if I could be completely honest with you guys, I had a 1.7 GPA in high school. I see all y'all faces right now. They said that here. I had a 1.7 GPA in high school. So I come from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm the son of 2 immigrant parents from a place called Guyana. That's in South America. So my parents moved to America when they were teenagers for a better life, and they moved to New York, and eventually they had me. And honestly, school wasn't my thing. I really went to school for the sports and the girls, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't really care about the academics. So naturally, me and my parents butt heads. I started off actually liking school, but the older I got, I thought that the cool kids weren't smart. I thought that if you wanted to fit in and be popular, you didn't care about your academics. So naturally, I started going down the wrong path, hanging out with the wrong crowd, the wrong people. Started getting into drugs and partying, but I had NFL dreams. I was a star running back on my team. I really wanted to go to the NFL, but I didn't have NFL habits or NFL work ethic. I ended up breaking my leg my junior year, and I felt like my dreams flashed before my eyes, and that's when I just really started throwing my life away. But I had one teacher my senior year. I'll never forget her. Her name was Miss Trudeau. It was the first time I ever actually tried in a class. And when we got to the final at the end of the semester, she comes up to me, she goes, "Aaron, come to my desk real quick." I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Miss Trudeau, what's up?" She goes, "We both know you're gonna fail this final, let's be honest. But I believe in you. I see greatness in you. If you could just write me a 2-page paper about something you wanna do with your life that doesn't involve sports, I'm gonna give you a C in this class and you're gonna pass." So I write that paper with the quickness, and she gives me a C. Fast forward, I actually end up getting into college on academic probation to play football. But Miss Trudeau was the first teacher that believed in me, and she saw something more than just my gift. She saw past my bad behavior. She saw past my rough exterior, and she gave me a chance. And I'm pretty sure all you seniors right here, you have a teacher like that they just saw you and they believed in you. You had a parent, you had some type of adult. So I get to college, and you would think I would start doing better, but I didn't. Now I was on campus. I had freedom. My parents went around. I didn't have to sneak out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I didn't have to sneak out. I didn't have to come back. I could do whatever I wanted. And when I had that much freedom, it wasn't good for me. Structure actually was good, but I rebelled against that. So it wasn't until 26 years old that I said enough is enough. Right now I've been 10 years sober. Thank you. So I said enough is enough. I got sober, I got clean. I started just thinking about what am I actually doing with my life. I started taking hard looks in the mirror, and I realized the common denominator in every single one of my issues and my problems was Aaron. I couldn't blame my dad. Couldn't blame everybody else. I couldn't blame the teachers. I couldn't blame the world. I had to look in the mirror, and it was my fault for all the decisions I made. So when I said, you know what, I started changing. I moved to Atlanta January of 2016, and I never looked back. Now I travel all across the country. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a youth mentor, a youth pastor. I just do a lot of different things with the youth because I believe that if I could go back and reach just one student and come talk to them and maybe say something to them that I wish I heard in high school, then maybe their life can change. Today's not about me, y'all. I just told you that quick little backstory because I need you guys to understand something. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So some of y'all are just like me. You barely graduated, let's be honest. Some of y'all squeaked by. You did the most senior year, you finally got by it. Other students, you've been on top of it since freshman year. You've been taking AP classes, college courses. You've been on it. You've been locked in, ready to go. But both ends of the spectrum is not how you start. It's how you finish. I've seen kids, they started off in high school doing good, but they got to college and they had the freedom. Things started going downhill. So I really want to challenge you guys. Pay very close attention to who you surround yourself with. They say if you put a baby shark in a fish tank, it can only grow about 8 inches. If you put that same baby shark in the ocean, it could grow 8 feet or more. What changed with the shark was its environment. So you show me your 4 closest friends, I could show you your future. So as you guys go into college, some of you might not be going to college, maybe you're going into the workforce or the military. Wherever you go, I need you guys to have vision. Helen Keller had a quote. She says, it's a terrible thing to see, but have no vision. So basically what she's saying is it's a terrible thing to have eyes, but you have no idea where you're going. It's kind of like this morning when it was raining a lot. Imagine trying to drive in the rain and you don't have windshield wipers. Eventually you're gonna crash. It'd be hard to drive. So I want you guys to really hold on to 2 things for me. First off, I want you to understand that life is like an ATM. You only get out what you put in. You're only gonna get out of life what you put in. If I decide to go to Wells Fargo when I left here to put my debit card into the ATM and say, you know what, I want $100,000. The ATM would say, insufficient funds. That's what it would say. I said, you know what, maybe I want $50,000. I could put that in there. It would say, insufficient funds. I can't take anything out of the ATM that I didn't put inside of it. It's the same thing with your life, y'all. If you want success, you gotta put in discipline and hard work and motivation, love, kindness, being caring, and what you get out will be success. But if you put in laziness, you put in lying, cheating, stealing, cutting corners, you name it, that's what you'll get out. But as I look around this room, I see world changers. I see people that they defied the odds. Maybe some of y'all might be the first people in your whole family to go to college, to graduate. I see future influencers. I see future doctors, lawyers, NASA, like you name it. But it all starts with that person in the mirror. Every single thing that you need to succeed is already inside of you and around you. It's already inside of you. It's already around you. You just got to look deeper and understand that your failures do not define you. Your mistakes do not define you. Who you were last week does not define you, because like I said before, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And I want you guys to understand this word called purpose. So I know here in America, when we think of purpose, we think of our occupation. We think of our job. We say, hey, like, what's your purpose? You say, I'm gonna be a doctor, or I'm gonna be a lawyer. I'm going to the NFL, MLB, WNBA. I'm not against dreams. I'm a dreamer. I'm a go-getter. I'm a goal chaser. But what I've learned to understand is your purpose has very little to do with your occupation. Your purpose is who you are. Because let's pretend you are an athlete and you're in the NFL. Let's say you have a career-ending injury. Then what? Is your life over? Is your purpose over? It's not. These gifts that God has given all of us, we all have a gift, a unique gift. I spent 28 years chasing what I thought was purpose, and it left me empty. At the height of my rap career, I make rap music. I actually opened up for Kendrick Lamar. And it was one of the most shining moments in my life. I remember it was amazing. There was about 8,000 people in the crowd. I thought I arrived. I thought I was him. And I was like, okay, finally, I like me. And I remember when I got off stage, I was depressed. I felt lonely. I felt like, man, everything that I chased to achieve in this life, it didn't fill me up. And then it finally hit me. My purpose is not to be a rapper. My purpose is to uplift and encourage. So that means I could preach, I could teach, I could speak. I could be at Aldi, seeing a nice old lady in the line, and I could help her out, and I could encourage her. It doesn't matter. Really, your occupation is just the vehicle to be who God created every single one of us to be. So I want you guys to start thinking really deep. Like, when it's all said and done, what do I want to be known for? What you do or who you are? Like, I want you to really start thinking deep about that. Like, what am I actually chasing? I'm not saying these things you want out of life aren't good things. They're amazing things. But please don't let it define you. Because it doesn't matter how much money's in the bank, how many likes on TikTok, how many followers, how many times you go viral. If you don't have that thing on the inside that tells you, like, I'm more than a conqueror. My life does matter. I am loved. No matter what you do, what you're defined by is the things on the inside. So as you guys look around the room at each other, my scenes are, I want you to look at each other real quick and say, we made it. Do it for me real quick, y'all. Come on, go ahead. Say, we made it. Look to your party to the left and right. Say, we made it. Okay. Y'all can do better than that, all right? Look to your right now and say, we made it. Y'all don't sound too excited. Thank you. We made it. Y'all gotta say we made it. We made it. So as I'm closing, you guys really need to understand and don't take this accomplishment lightly. A lot of people don't make it this far. A lot of people don't keep pushing past all the things they set before them. Like I said, I had a 1.7 and I barely made it out. But I want you guys to really focus on the next 4 years of your life is going to be a cannon. The next 4 years of your life is going to be very intricate. It's going to set you up for the next 50, 60, 70 years. The decisions you make, the choices you decide to do, they're going to be impactful. The real world is very unforgiving, but I have faith. I have faith that you guys have amazing parents, you had amazing teachers, amazing coaches that trained you up. And as you go into this world, remember, it's not about what you do. It's about who you are. Thank you very much, y'all. Have a great rest of your day.